welcome back to Airbows Review SA in conjunction with Pelicans.com. Today we're going to be unboxing the Reximex ACCURA. If you want to be accurate, this is the gun for you. So let's see what you get and what comes in the box. So upon opening it up, see it comes in a cardboard box. We've got a little felt here just to keep it a little bit safe. Let's just put this out of the way. Just checking, like all the Reximex guns, you get a single shot loader tray, you get, yeah, it looks like a Picatinny rail. Let me maybe take it out so you guys can see. You get 2 magazines, which is quite nice. Look at that, 2 magazines inside the box, and they are 12 shots each. If you have a look, you get a single shot loading tray with it. You get a Picatinny rail that you can put underneath on your stock here, so you can put on any bipod you wish. You've got some Allen keys to adjust your buttstock back and forth, and then even your cheekpiece riser up and down. Then you get your quick fill adapter, and then obviously you've got your little O-rings in there. It looks like those O-rings will be the barrel O-rings. Then you get a little soft cloth, very nice one, so you can clean the gun down. You've got the Reximex book, and then some targets to use. And then while taking it out, look at this gun. It does feel very light to the feel. The guys say it's about 3.4 kgs in weight without it unscoped. So have a look at that. That looks pretty decent. And upon just picking it up, you can just have a look at it. It's got like minor few details where it's got the power adjusting wheel from plus to minus, so you can set your speeds on depending what pellets you want to shoot, or slugs. Then you've got your safety right here, quite nice and audible as well. So you can see it's got like a little red O-ring right over there to show that it's on fire, and when you don't see it, it means it's on safe. So look at this cheek piece. We've already adjusted it up and down. You can adjust your back piece also for your length. I see one nice thing here, it's got a little piece where you can put on a sling at the back here, which is quite lacquer. It comes with swivel studs here, front and rear, so you can even put on those quick detachable sling studs. It's got its gauge right here at the bottom with a quick full adapter that you have to put inside here. It's not too small, so your fingers can go in and out quite easily. Your trigger shoe looks like a match style trigger shoe. You can adjust it up or down or any other angle, and they say you can adjust your trigger sensitivity, which is a thumbs up to me. When I pick it up, I feel the stock is a little bit plasticky, but it's quite nice for my feel. I really like it. I mean, if you're gonna just use this as a truck gun and you throw it in the back of the truck, you know, it won't get scratched as like those lovely wooden laminate stocks, you know. So this is a working gun. That's what you would use it here for. In the front, if you have a look, it doesn't have any threading for a 1/2 inch UNF for a silencer, but it has an integrated moderator in the inside here, so it does have its own baffling, so it does make it really quiet. If I have a look in the inside here, it's got a safety burster, so you will not be able to overcharge this gun into dangerous territories with high pressure. It has a spoon lever, throw lever on the side here. As you could hear, it was pretty quiet. I'm pretty keen to see what speeds it shoots at. In the box it comes out, they say you get about 940 feet per second with the 18 grain JSB. We'll test that out today and we'll confirm that. The full is up to 250 bar down to 100 bar. You get about, they say, 8 magazines of 12 shot each, which is quite a lot of shot count if you think to it. So it's got a 425cc bottle here in the front. That is pretty darn good. I mean, it's a small bottle and you got a high shot count and you got speed out of it. That is perfect. But yeah, let's just go on out this beautiful little air gun. If you have a look, it's got a Picatinny rail plus a dovetail on the top here, so it will mount most of your scopes pretty easily, and scope mounts. Obviously you can set your power up and down, which is quite nice, and just like I said, to the hold, it's pretty quick. So what I'm going to do today, I've got another scope here. Let me show you the scope that we've got here today. This one is the ED from T-Eagle. It's the HD optics, so they say it's 2 to 16 by 44 SFIR. This is a pretty nice little scope. It's a 30mm tube here, and in the front here it's a 44 for your field of view. It's got its side parallax wheel here on the side, it's pretty smooth, and it's got illuminated reticles. Then you've got your windage, left or right. Don't know if you can hear it. Sounds pretty decent, even your up and down. So what I've done is today I've put on my side shot adapter here. That's also another equipment that we're going to use today, so you guys can see what I see through the scope. And we're going to go do a 50-meter 5-shot grouping, and I put on dovetail scope mounts, 30mm on the top here, and it's the high ones. So I'm going to install this on the gun. I'm going to shoot it in at 50 meters with the JSB 18 grains, and we're going to go see how it performs down at 50. So I'm pretty keen to see what it can do. See you guys in a bit. So we are down at 50 meters, the range with the ACCURA. We're shooting the 18.13 Jumbo Heavy Diablos, and I've got my trusty rangefinder to range that it's 50 meters. It is a titanium rangefinder, that's what it's called, the make of it. It's got a rechargeable battery at the back here, which is quite nice. You don't have to change those CR2 batteries all the time, because those things can be quite expensive and a pain. And yeah, this one goes up to 600 meters. But anyway, let's do a 5-shot grouping downrange here, and let's see what this thing can do. Just want to mention the length of this thing, it's 43.7 inches long, total length.
1014.
1014, that is pretty hectic, and this gun is charged full, 250 bars.
1016.
Wow, that, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty darn good, eh?
1011.
Wow!
1014.
This thing is darn accurate, guys.
1011.
Wow! Let me tell you one thing, have a look at the wind blowing down there. The wind is blowing, so this is real world conditions, and it's getting pretty hot out here. So that is not a bad grouping at all, except for that one flyer, but that's no problem. I mean, look at the speeds that we're shooting at. If we put in those 25.39s redesigns, this thing is going to pack quite a punch. So I think I'm going to use that today for pigeon hunting. Let's go check how that grouping looks downrange. I'm pretty keen with this gun. It's very quiet, you don't need a silencer for it, with this power that it packs out, really. So while I walk down here to the 50-meter shot grouping, I just want to say that that gun, it meets my expectations. I can't wait for me to go try it out on the hunting, and yeah, that thing is pretty accurate. I mean, if you feel how smooth the trigger is and the loading action, it's really good. So that's one good thing about it. But yeah, so I'm close to the end here, so let's have a look. So I'm down here at 50 meters. If you can have a look at this 5-shot grouping, although there was a flyer, I did give that my aim point, and there's my shots there. So I'm shooting for grouping, not the accuracy on the dot, because a lot of people say the gun is not accurate because I'm not shooting where I'm supposed to. But the thing is, I aim there and I shoot the grouping at the top there just to see the group size. I'm going to readjust it when I go and shoot the pigeons now, so where I aim, the bullet will travel. So have a look at that. That is pretty darn good. I mean, on 50 meters, that is good. Especially with the wind, as you can see here, the wind is blowing. It picks up, dies, you know. So in between shots, you know, I just let it fly. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm downrange. I want to quickly show you what the 25 grainer H&Ns 218s do in this gun.
865. 861. 865. 840.
You can see that smile on my face.
858.
H&N 25 grainers 218. That is going to be my preferred hunting pellet today. Pretty enough, it's got enough speed and knockdown energy. Okay, so I'm down here at 50 meters. Look at that grouping. Man, I can cover that with my index finger. Except for that one flyer. There was my aim point. Look at all of that. That is darn accurate. I mean, the 25 H&N slugs really do it well in this gun. So if you want a slug gun, I would rather shoot these slugs through this thing, you know, and it's very accurate. So I'm pretty pleased with that. Now I'm happy. Now I know where my holdovers will be and all of that. Set it in. Especially I've got slugs, especially for today's wind that's blowing. I rate slugs is the way to go now, because the slugs will actually be way better in the wind. So let's go take it out to the hunting spot now and take out some pigeons for the farm. See you in a bit. So this is my office for today. I've got all my friends here. They're supporting me, and as you can hear, they can't stop talking. They've got a lot of things to say about the weekend that has just passed, and they're just saying that they love the food that they're getting and they love the weather. Okay guys, so we're here back at our usual spot, just a different one, another permission, and I've got some pigeons and doves, but mostly doves this side, at about 40 meters to 50 meters, so they're sitting there on the fence. There's so many sitting around here. Let's see how this ACCURA does with the H&N 218 25 grainers. Oh, that was a pop, and you could hear all the other ones flying around. That was pretty decent. Like I said, this gun is about 1.1 meters long and 43 inches long, if you want to work it out in inches. It's pretty light, and as you can see, it's maneuverable. I've got a nice shooting stick there I can lay it on and then just take out the pigeons. Loading is also pretty smooth. So here's another pigeon, dove, sitting here on the fence. I'll quickly give it a go here. Let's see where it is. So this is about 30 meters. Oh, that was a big blast. So this thing really packs a punch. And then it's shooting those H&N slugs quite fast. Not too bad. There's a couple of other ones down there. Let's give them a go. Let's see how this one does. Wow. Did you hear that pop? My goodness. Didn't stand a chance. If you have a look at where my holdover is, it's a little bit higher than before because they're sitting at like 30 meters and I have to hold it over because I shot the gun in at 50 meters. So that's why my holdovers are a little bit like that. So if it's 50 meters, I can hold it dead straight. So let's have a look here. Oh goodness, that was a good shot. Just check feathers. That was decent. Pretty darn good. So it's another one. Let's wait for them to land. Give them a chance to go. So like I said, this gun is pretty quiet. As you can see, I'm shooting lovely here. There's a couple sitting a little bit further away there. Oh, look at that. Down and out. Good shot. Yo, that was 100 meters. Let's go see if I can get another one there. One thing I can say is I'm just going to reload this magazine. Let me show you how easy it is. In between shots, really love it. Gives me chance and gives the pigeon chance also to land, but it's pretty simple to load these magazines. So quickly, let me show you. If you would see it right there, it will show you a little arrow. You'll just have to go underneath spring tension. You see, if I leave this see-through glass, it jumps back. So you will turn it all the way around like that until you can see it right through it. Put your finger underneath there. Then what you would do is just put one slug in and let it overcome by the spring pressure. You let it go, and then you fill up the remainder ones. It is pretty stable when you have it on the bench. As you can see now, the way I'm holding it, I've got it on the shooting stick. It is it's movable to point up and down, and yeah, it's pretty darn accurate with these H&N slugs. That's all I can say. These things are pretty good. Have a look at this. As straight as you can hold your gun. I mean, because I'm like shaking all the time. But yeah, I'm a bit rusty, but this gun allows me to shoot quite well. I just need to practice a bit more. So I love it. I love this gun, every aspect of it. Especially concerning the price and accuracy you get out of it. It's top quality. Well done, Reximex, with this ACCURA. Really impressed by it. So yeah, like I said, left-handed shooters can shoot with it because the cocking lever is quite forward. So if you do load it, it's not in your face, it's away. So guys like Jean on Airbros Review SA with me, if he shoots with it, you would also have a good time with it. So let me show you. Let's take out another pigeon there. I mean dove. See, ladies and gentlemen, if you shoot it from the back, it does big damage. No words, no words. You just see feathers flying all over. These H&N slugs, they knock down. What's nice about this gun as well, as I'm standing here, I can see how many shots I've got left here. So in this little glassy here, I don't know if I can get it on the camera there, but it says 6 shots left there. So if you can see that, have a look at that. I mean, how nifty is that? So you don't have to wonder, oh, how many do I have left in my magazine? You can see it. It's got the little number in that little glassy there, which is quite good. For the right-handed shooter, I can have a look at it with my left eye, and I can see how many I've got left in the magazine. Okay, I'm going to try this. Oh, what a beautiful shot that was. at 75 meters, down and out to the chest, took him, boom bang. More. Oh, look at that. 2-in-1 shot. Down. This thing is pretty decent. Like I say, I really love it. If you don't have one, if you want to be accurate, come buy yourself the ACCURA. To be accurate, you know, it shoots slugs and pellets wonderfully, as you could see in the review a bit early on. And yeah, guys, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel as yet, please do so. Like, share and subscribe to all your friends and mates and out of that. And if you're in South Africa, come visit us at the shop and come see the wide variety of air guns we sell. And we'll see you in the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks a lot, guys. Love you lots. Bye.